up today, not a Zoom, it was actually a Facebook Live from a lady that just went gold in our company, talking about her weight loss journey, showing how the little white box has helped her. So before I get into how the products work and go with this, I guess I should introduce myself for those that don't know that are watching this on the recording. My name is Britton McDowell. I've been involved with Zege International for an eon or two in the industry of network marketing, almost 11 years. When I found out about this tree that was being used to change people's lives by providing them the raw, enzymatically alive nutrition that they're not getting from the food chain. And so that tree is called Moringa oleifera. It is it is the most nutrient-dense plant that's ever been discovered. And when you use all of the parts, the leaves, the seed, the fruit, the juice, you do this, you get this perfect combination of nutrition, 92 nutrients, 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories. And so we put this stuff in our body. It's raw, it's enzymatically alive, it's organically grown. And what happens is it gives our body the toolbox it needs to self-correct, repair, and basically rebuild itself. And so the Zege weight management system works on this idea or this concept that the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to close those nutritional deficits, those gaps in our diet, in our life, because most of us are fast-paced, we're fast food. We know that the food chain's broken. We produce more food today than's ever been produced before in the history of the world, and we do it with fewer people. And we do it faster than we ever have. So somewhere we're losing quality. There's multiple studies out there that talk about the deficiencies in vitamin A, all the different things that are out there across a myriad of fruits and vegetables that's just doesn't have what it used to have in it for whatever reason. And so I'm somebody who firmly believes that our nutrition should come from food, not from a lab. So it doesn't need to come from a pill or some magic potion. And so one of the things I want that people to understand is that when we start consuming this little packet right here, make sure it's not upside down, this super mix right here, we're getting a whole food. We're getting this nutrition. If you were to go to the grocery store and I were to ask you, can you find me a combination of fruits, nuts, and vegetables, organic, that'll give you that 92 nutrients, the 46 antioxidants, 36 anti-inflammatories, all of your omegas properly ratioed, 3, 6, and 9, as well as 20 amino acids? I say, hey, can you do it? And most people are like, well, no. And then I say, okay, that's a challenge, but let's make it a little more challenging. Could you do it for less than $4 a day and get enough to take care of you for the day? And they're like, well, no. And then you're like, well, then you got to go to and from the grocery store. So for less than $4 a day with just this base core Moringa nutritional, they send it to your door. This stuff will sustain life. And, when I started putting this in my body, I started seeing some things get better. I had a lot of health issues. I was 29 years old. I was well over 400 pounds. I had high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, all those things that come from being that large. And I just started consuming Moringa, and in a couple of months, my body started adjusting. It was almost a whole year later before the weight management system was introduced. And then it started being exciting, and I started losing some weight. And, I've lost over 100 pounds, and I'm a big guy. I'm still 6'5" and about 320. But at 320, at 40 years old, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. And I know it's because of what I'm putting in my body. So we look at weight management. We look at people, 80% of Americans feel they need to lose at least 20 pounds. So from that concept right there alone, we have the ability to impact thousands upon thousands of people and help them realize and achieve their health and wellness goals. Whereas before, we all know the people. Some of us might be that person. We've got that diet that we hop on. We're gonna eat clean, and we're gonna do things the right way. And hey, you don't have to have Zege to lose weight, but you don't have to have shoes to run a mile either. They just help. And this weight management system is designed to help you be to optimize yourself, to maximize your efforts. People ask me all the time, well, what kind of meal plan do I need to be on? Well, some people like to intermittent fast. Some people like to cut out, the processed foods and just try to eat whole foods. I just say be smart. Don't hurt yourself with what you eat. If you don't exercise, go for a 20-minute walk every day. Do what you can where you are with what you have to work with, and this is going to amplify those efforts. So here's how the system works. We start the day with our nutrition, Moringa nutrition, mixed up with water. I like it cold, about 30 ounces, shaker bottle, down the hatch without a scratch. And it actually, my wife says it's mandatory because it makes me more tolerable. I'm not allowed to talk to anybody or do anything until I've had my Super Mix or my XM Plus first thing in the morning. The second part of the weight management system, the first step is obviously nutrition. Second is suppression, boosting. We're going to focus on our metabolism and controlling our appetite. And we're going to start with this product right here. It's called XM Burn. This is a capsule. With the weight management system, you take 2 a day. You can take them together in the morning before you go work out. You can take them midday. Some people take them at 10 and 2. They split them up and they just do one at a time. Whatever works for you. Sometimes, we got to tinker a little bit because everybody's a little bit different. I like to take 2 before I go to the gym. That works out. But this is a thermogenic, so it's going to boost our metabolism. It's going to give us additional energy, and it's going to help curb our appetite. To go along with this. So we properly fuel our body. We help ourselves not eat as much, and we kind of cut that down a little bit. And so we have more energy. We curb those appetites. We close those gaps, and we start putting ourselves in a position to lose some body fat. Getting a calorie deficit, good things start to happen there. Another product in this system that we have is a tea bag, and this is called Daily Tea. This Daily Tea, it has a blend of Garcinia cambogia, bitter melon, moringa, and a couple of other herbal compounds. And this is designed to basically be this is an appetite buster. This is a craving killer. Because sometimes we have that part of the day that is our weakness, that it doesn't matter what we do, we're susceptible. And that's what this is designed to do. You steep it for 5 or 10 minutes. You can drink it hot, drink it cold. I like to make mine up ahead of time because I usually know that my cravings start about now. Between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock is when I like to snack, and I like to have this in the fridge in a shaker bottle or in a plastic jug. And I just, and I'll drink 4 or 5 ounces of this to help knock out that hunger, those the time when I need this, to be able to get over the hump there. Another product in there, this is called our Trim and Tone Essential Oil, and I'm showing you an example of a little white box. This is a 4-day sample that we get. But this Trim and Tone is an essential oil blend that primes our body, our fat cells, to release and it primes for fat loss. This is what this is designed to do. Some people add this to their Super Mix in the morning. Some people add it to water in the afternoon. But this simply just gets our body ready to release the body fat and let us be able to be in a position to maximize our metabolism. And you can also use that topically as an essential oil blend. You can use it topically to tighten and to firm up loose skin. Seen some crazy baby pictures where ladies have used that on their belly after they've had that, and the Trim and Tone just helps restore that elasticity that goes with it. And then finally, the fourth and final step, or the fourth and final product, which is the third step, which is cleansing. We know the power of the cleanse. Most people are backed up, they're stopped up, their gut health is really not very good, and they have all kinds of gunk in their system. And this is a natural Moringa herbal tea that you boil, you use it, you steep it in warm water or boiling water. I always recommend that you use the stove, not the microwave, because we don't, that's a chemistry lesson that my Uncle Russ taught us. Uncle Russ is a food formulator that designed many of these products. But we use this tea, and ideally we want to do this every 2 to 3, about every second or third day. With this, I apologize. I should have hit the do not disturb on my phone. Apparently, everybody decides they want to reach out to Britt right now. So what we have here with this is this allows us Number one, to cleanse our liver, and number two, to cleanse the digestional tract, to get our colon, our small intestine. We get those things cleansed out so that our liver can process the toxins that our body releases from our body fat. Our body fat are our storage cells. So all of the garbage, the junk, the chemicals, all those things, that's where they're stored. And if we don't cleanse properly, we're just going to overload the liver, which is responsible for fat loss. And we're going to hit a plateau. We're going to creep to just a grinding stop and not be able to move forward. And we know people that's happened to, that they've lost weight for, they start out, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean it up. It's my responsibility. They don't know that things have kind of been stacked against them. They don't know that a lot of those diet plans that are out there are designed for them to fail. It's designed for them to say, oh my God, it's my fault. And, and they don't understand that it's a vicious cycle of failure. But the cleansing is the first key to breaking through that, to do that. So we get our liver functioning properly, we get our digestional tract cleansed out, and we set ourselves up with these products for maximized weight loss and optimized health, which is awesome a position to be in. And we don't realize what we don't have in our diet. We don't realize what we miss out on. And just by adding this little green packet and XM Burn and this cleansing tea and our daily tea, we have seen some people have some amazing results in relatively short amount of time. So I'm gonna see if I can show some pictures here on my other device here. See if I can make sure we don't get a glare there to go with this. Move this up just a little bit. You can kind of see some of these, and I'll be happy to share these with everybody to kind of go there with that. There we go. That's less glare. To go there, that's Scott Taylor. Oh, that's the wrong direction, Brittany. There's Yoli Perez. Yoli's lost over 150 pounds, and she has been able to do some amazing things in the business too, because what happens is in the Zija business, when we start getting results and we start sharing these products with people, the company pays us for it. And so, we want everybody to be a product of the product. Weight loss is probably the hottest area of our company right now, along with our topical CBD patch. You can see some of these other results. And I'll show you a picture of a guy here in a minute I think it's the last picture. You can kind of see, we're talking about success for people of every type, every shape, and there's me in the white shirt there. That's me at my heaviest, about 425 pounds. And that picture was taken about a month and a half ago in the gym. I'm lifting, working out, really trying to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to be my best yet as we go through this. And so, guys, the key to this opportunity, the key to this system is nutrition. Give ourselves some metabolic support with the daily tea, the XM Burn, and then also making sure that we don't hinder our body's natural fat burning efforts with our liver, with the premium tea to cleanse our liver and our digestional tract. So that's what we've got. The company right now is running a fantastic promotion because our goal is to find out what your pain point is and offer you a solution. We have 6 different bundles that we do that with. They're called solution bundles. It might be energy, it might be active lifestyle, home essentials, personal care, nutrition, or this month our bundle of the period is our weight management system, our little white box. That is normally $199, and somebody can become a customer for free with a free customer account, and you can order that this month. $300 worth of product that you can get for $150. You get 30-day supply of the Super Mix, the XM Burn. You get 20 daily teas. You get 10 of the premium teas, and you get a 15 milliliter bottle of our Trim and Tone essential oil. Plus, you also get a 4-day sample box right here in this little sample little white box that we can give away, or I recommend that you sell this thing. You can sell these things for $25, and it's a 4-day sample that somebody can try these products. And there's nothing more powerful than when you say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm excited about it, and I would like for you to try it with me, especially because if you start having some results, there's going to be a lot of people that will notice that when your results start kicking in, when you start looking better, when you start feeling better, and then when the scale starts going more and more in your favor and you're maximizing your efforts, That's the law of attraction in its finest, in its best, working right there for you. And so I want to encourage you, if you have questions about specifically how products work or anything like that, get back to the person that invited you to this overview and find out how the little white box can be the solution you've been looking for to be able to reach your health and wellness goals and to be your best yet. So you guys have a great night. I'm going to stop the recording, and then I will answer Q&A over here in the chats, or anybody wants to.